Who's that puppy? She is so cute. How could she get any cuter? But she did. Happy Tuesday. I'd like you to meet my lap dog, Zara. She was crying because Mary Beth's not here, and so she needed to cuddle a little bit. But I just wanted to say Happy New Year. To recap the year, I think this was probably the year of the biggest changes for me. Moving here, Mary Beth and I are living together now, so that's good. And it's hard to do a year in review. Don't Ask, Don't Tell was repealed. That was more recently, though. I don't want this to be just about like stuff happening right now. I got to be Zara's other mommy this year, so she has two moms. Do you have two mommies? Do you have two mommies? Yes, you do. Do you love your mommies? Yes, you do. She does. She loves her mommies. She's just not excited about it right now. 2011, let me tell you things I'm excited for. One, being at my new job and like starting off. The last part of 2010 was so many transitions for me, like transitioning and moving in with Mary Beth, transitioning and not having a job for a while, then transitioning into a job, and just all these transitions. And I feel like 2011, I feel a little bit more planted. Maybe not as planted as I did at the beginning of 2010, but I feel like it's a new beginning. It's really a good time to like make changes and things like that. But I always like the new year. I always get really amped up about New Year's Eve, and then I don't end up always doing something huge or exciting. But I'm really looking forward to spending New Year's Eve with Mary Beth. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I'm sure it'll be nice because I like starting any year with her, and we started last year together, and it was one of the best years of my life for sure. I would say the best year of my life. I would say the best year of my life. So it just keeps getting better, and so I think that's why, like when a new year comes up, it's full of possibilities because I feel like kind of some like good years, and more so in the last like 2 or 3 years, I would say have been really good, and I had to make some really big changes in order to feel like things are improving in my life. So that's good. And I just feel good about it. Like I always think like resolutions are a good thing because you can kind of say, okay, what did I say I wanted to do last year and did I do it? And a lot of times it might be no, but like on certain little things it might be yes, and those things are really important too. I did get closer to my family this year, and that was one of my main ones that I had said last year. This year, I think one of my resolutions will be to put in a lot more effort with my friends because moving here, I kind of, it's hard to keep in touch. It's harder than I thought it would be to make friends than it is to maintain the ones that you have. And I have such great friends, and I got to see a number of them over Christmas vacation. I ended up going home for Christmas, everyone. It was a surprise. And I got to surprise my family, but I also got to see one of my friends who is a Marine, and she is stationed at the U.S. Embassy in India, and I'm super proud of her, and she's been a friend of mine since high school, and I got to see her and a couple other of my closest friends from that group of friends from high school, and I can't even tell you like how good it felt just to like see these people, see them doing well, and see them like us all getting back together and just like picking up like nothing had ever changed. Reminds me that those friends are so, so wonderful. This year it's going to be about making the most of living here because the first couple months were a lot of adjusting, and sad to say, but like unemployment isn't the best time to like be spending money and doing fun things. So hopefully I'll be able to utilize New York City and all of its wonder, what might be my New Year's resolution. And no, I'm not going to Times Square. I think it'd be a little crazy. I'm always concerned about where people pee because I know that once you leave, you can't come back. So I'm kind of iffy about that. Well, Zara, say bye. Zara, say bye. Say bye. Everyone, have a great New Year's and be safe. Do something fun. And don't put too much emphasis on who you're kissing at midnight, and just think about who you might be kissing later in the year, if that's the case. But just know that it'll be a good year. You can always turn things around, and it's never too late to change or to, do something differently. So if you need a good excuse, the new year is a great one. As always, I will see you next Tuesday. I will see you next year. Bye, everyone. Woo! Bow! Is this the face only two mothers could love? Happy New Year!